In the previous session, we have discussed about activation of fatty acids. In this session, we'll be discussing about transport of activated fatty acids. Objectives of this session are, at the end of the session, the learner shall be able to describe transport of fatty acids into mitochondria, describe carnitine transport disorders. Before that, we shall know what is carnitine. What is carnitine? Carnitine is beta hydroxy gamma trimethyl beta hydroxy gamma trimethyl aminobutyrate. From the two amino acids, methionine and lysine, contribute to the carnitine synthesis. These amino acids are required for the synthesis of carnitine. Okay, to understand, so I will explain giving the diagram. That is cytosol, outer membrane, mitochondrial membrane, inner mitochondrial membrane. Okay. Okay. Now let us see how it happens. This side it is cytosol, this side it is matrix, this is outer membrane, this is inner membrane. Activation of fatty acids, the thiokinases are present at the outer membrane. So we say this one is acyl CoA synthetase. Acyl CoA synthetase. Then on outer membrane, there is a carnitine is present. Carnitine, two enzymes are there, carnitine 1 and 2, and also a translocase. Okay, it is called carnitine acyl transferase. Acyl transferase, that is 1 on the outer membrane. Here, carnitine acyl transferase 2, that is present at the inner membrane. Inner membrane. So there is a presence of also. So there is a presence of translocase. There is a presence of translocase. Here there is translocase. Let us see now. In the cytosol, the fatty acid, okay, the fatty acid plus, okay, coenzyme A, coenzyme A, coenzyme A, in the presence of ATP, as I already talked about, so that is PPI, okay, then later also AMP, then leads to formation of acyl CoA. Acyl CoA. Okay, this acyl CoA goes inside. This acyl CoA goes inside. So this is what we call fatty acyl coenzyme A. Fatty acyl coenzyme A. Okay. Then, so once it enters it, so there is a availability of carnitine. There is availability of carnitine comes from inside the mitochondrial matrix. Okay. So this one, in the presence of carnitine acyl transferase. So carnitine acyl transferase, okay, so leads to coenzyme A, and so here the acyl carnitine. Acyl carnitine. This acyl carnitine goes here inside, enters mitochondrial matrix. Mitochondrial matrix. Okay, it combines with, there is a coenzyme A, this one combines with coenzyme A, okay, then fatty acyl, okay, coenzyme A is released, okay, fatty acyl, coenzyme A is released, and also, so there is a release of carnitine. This carnitine goes back into the inner mitochondrial membrane space, where that is repeated. Okay, in the cytosol, fatty acid, coenzyme A, fatty acyl coenzyme A, by the action of acyl synthetase, ATP is used, and this fatty acyl CO enters intermitochondrial membrane space, and where so it combines. Okay, so with the carnitine, available carnitine leads to formation of acyl carnitine. This acyl carnitine, so through this translocase, enzyme translocase, here also it is translocase. Okay, then enters the matrix where reacts with the coenzyme, fatty acyl coenzyme is released, carnitine is released, carnitine again comes back to the intermembrane space, again it picks up the another fatty acyl coenzyme A. It goes on like that. Okay, that means the carnitine shuttle system consists of carnitine acyl transferase 1 cat1, carnitine acyl transferase 2 cat2, and translocase. Okay. Then let us see these steps, various steps. As I said, 4 steps are there in this transport. 4 steps are there. The first one is, as I said, acyl group of acyl coenzyme A transferred from coenzyme A to carnitine. Carnitine leads to here what we require, a cat1 carnitine acyl transferase. So it is taking place at the outer membrane. It is at the outer membrane. The second step is about acyl carnitine. The second step is about acyl carnitine. What happens to this acyl carnitine? This acyl carnitine shuttled across okay, inner membrane, shuttled across inner membrane. So the carnitine shuttle system part which carries out this step is translocase. Okay, then the third step which takes place in inner membrane. Okay, so acyl carnitine. So by the action of carnitine acyl transferase 2 in the presence of coenzyme A, okay, leads to acyl coenzyme A plus carnitine. The fourth step is carnitine enters okay, intermembrane space and cytosol. As carnitine acyl transferase 1 is present on the outer membrane. Okay. Then the next one is carnitine transport system disorders. carnitine transport system disorders. Okay. So the disorders due to deficiency. Due to deficiency of what? Deficiency of carnitine. Also, there may be due to carnitine, lack of carnitine, okay, acyl transferase enzyme, or maybe due to lack of translocase. Translocase. Okay. Basically, let us see due to carnitine deficiency. Carnitine deficiency. Okay, carnitine deficiency. Okay, generally newborn babies are susceptible to the carnitine deficiency, and also patients undergoing hemodialysis. Hemodialysis. There is a loss due to that one. The deficiency is there. Okay. Here hypoglycemia is seen. Hypoglycemia is seen. Muscle cramps. Muscle cramps. Okay. And functions of muscles, kidney, heart, okay, mainly impaired. Mainly impaired. Okay. Then the next one is deficiency of carnitine, acyl transferase. Carnitine acyl transferase. Maybe inherited disorder may be there. Also maybe acquired disorder may be there. Okay. Muscle weakness. Muscle weakness. So during prolonged exercise. Prolonged exercise. So as I said, there will be hypoglycemia, medium chain fatty acids are oxidized normally. They are oxidized normally. Okay. So these are various aspects of carnitine shuttle system to carry the activated fatty acids from the cytoplasm into mitochondria. In the second session of oxidation of fatty acids, we have discussed about the transport of fatty acids. Let us summarize. Okay, there is a transport system is there, carnitine shuttle system. What is carnitine? Carnitine is beta hydroxy gamma trimethyl amino butyrate. Carnitine is synthesized using methionine and lysine amino acids. Okay, diagrammatically, we have explained here, this is cytosol, this is outer mitochondrial membrane, it is inner mitochondrial membrane. Okay, where at the outer mitochondrial membrane, there is acyl CoA synthetase and also carnitine acyl transferase enzyme 1. Okay, in the inner mitochondrial membrane, carnitine acyl transferase 2, okay, and also translocase enzymes. Okay. That means carnitine shuttle system consists of the CAT1, CAT2 and translocase. What happens at the cytosolic site? Fatty acid and coenzyme A in the presence of ATP and leading to the fatty acyl coenzyme A. That is transported into the intermembrane space. Okay, where it combines with carnitine which is available there and releasing the coenzyme A, by the action of carnitine acyl transferase 1 leading to the acyl carnitine. This acyl carnitine transported across inner mitochondrial membrane by the action of translocase enters the matrix where it combines with the coenzyme A and carnitine is released and fatty acyl CoA results. This carnitine again enters back into the intermembrane space by the action of translocase. This is how the carnitine shuttle system works. There are 4 steps are there. The first one is acyl group of acyl coenzyme A by the action of CAT1. It is present at the outer membrane, shifted to the carnitine, leading to the acyl carnitine. This acyl carnitine shuttled across membrane by the action of translocase. Once this acyl carnitine enters the matrix, the coenzyme A will be there. By the action of CAT2 leads to acyl coenzyme A, carnitine is released. This carnitine by the action of translocase enters the intermembrane space. Now, it is carnitine shuttle system disorders. The disorders are due to carnitine acyl transferase and translocase. Okay. First, let us take up carnitine deficiency. It is found in the newborn babies, okay, so preterm babies, and also patients undergoing hemodialysis. Okay, then manifestations: hypoglycemia, muscle cramps, functions of muscles, okay, kidney, heart are impaired mainly. Okay, then deficiency of carnitine acyl transferase, muscle weakness during prolonged exercise, and also there will be hypoglycemia. Under these conditions, the deficiency of carnitine acyl transferase system, the diet advised is the diet contains medium chain fatty acids because they are not affected, they are oxidized normally. So this is about how the activated fatty acid is transported into the mitochondria with the help of carnitine shuttle system. In the next session, we will discuss about beta oxidation problem. Okay, thank you very much.